Scarers, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be some Q&A. I'm going to answer all your great questions I received from Instagram. I'll try to answer as many as I can today. So before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and let's get started. So I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. If you all don't know, that's on the southern tip of the Pinellas Peninsula on the west coast of Florida, right by the Gulf of Mexico. I grew up on the beach, by the pool, and I always went to amusement parks like Disney World and Busch Gardens. My scariest experience with diabetes is not one that I am proud of. I was 19 years old at the time, and it was the early hours of the morning. I had to be at work by like 7, so I was there at like 5 in the morning. I went to the gym about a mile away, and when I went back to my car, I got in the car and I went in reverse right in between a tree and a dumpster. And once I got out of the car, I stepped into barbed wire. I was yelling for help. I was like delirious and confused, and my blood sugar was really low, so I had no recollection of how that happened. I'm not proud of that. I should have known better. I should have brought a snack. I should have checked my blood sugar. No one got hurt. I didn't get hurt. It was one of the worst mistakes that I ever made, but I learned a lot from it. My lowest blood sugar has been in my teens, or so I've heard. When I was 22, I had a grand mal seizure. So the night before, I had a few drinks, went to bed, woke up, and I took the wrong insulin. I took about, I don't know how many units, but I took Humalog instead of Lantus. And I wasn't really aware that I took the wrong insulin. I kind of just went back to bed, then I woke up and I was like, I need like sugar. I was sweating. I went to the kitchen to get sugar, and then yeah, I had a seizure, and from what I remember, it was maybe 12 or something. It was really low. So that makes a great point that if you are drinking with diabetes, to always drink responsibly. The highest my A1C has been a 12, but that's when I was first diagnosed. The last 7 years, it has been between a 5 or a 6, maybe a high 6. And the tips that I would give to lower an A1C is be consistent and check frequently. I always recommend getting a Dexcom because it makes checking and keeping on top of your trends so much easier. I know when I was pregnant, my doctor said that I don't care what you eat every day, just eat the same thing every single day. I don't care if you eat roadkill for breakfast, eat that every single day. And that's always stuck with me. You have to figure out your patterns and follow it to the best of your ability. I do not know that much about diabetic retinopathy or its treatments. I do know that it all depends on the severity and the specific problems with the eye. I have not dealt with it firsthand, but I know that treatment options range from medicine injections, laser surgery, and a procedure called vitrectomy? I don't know if I said that right. I would highly recommend seeing an ophthalmologist because they would be able to go over it much more in depth. My favorite exercise really depends on the day. Some days I enjoy running. Some days I enjoy lifting at the gym. I've recently got into spin class, and that's probably been the most fun. My favorite thing about having type 1 is being part of the diabetes community. We all share one thing in common, and we like become family almost. The biggest thing that diabetes has taught me is self-love. I can't care for my diabetes if I don't love and care for myself. I will never like having diabetes, but I will always love myself. That about wraps it up for today. Thank you for all the great questions. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't get to answer all of them, but I will be doing another video like this very shortly. Bye guys.